You're not about to tell me my card don't work. I've been buying groceries here every week.
It says insufficient benefits for those items.
That's a lie. Look, right here it's loaded. Y'all just don't want to run it. Swipe it again.
I did twice. It won't go through. If you have another form of payment, we can...
I'm not paying cash.
So unfortunately, sometimes you're just gonna have to pay for the food like most people, and this lady really cannot do anything behind the register. Anyway, guys, today I have the craziest clips of benefit freakouts online, and you won't want to miss the insane last clip.
I'm pissed off. Donald Trump stole my food stamps, and I'm not happy at all. Currently, we were getting like $800 a month in food stamps, and that helped us a lot. And then he caught on that I been making some money on TikTok, and basically they sent me an email and they're like, you can't get it anymore. You're making too much money, and now I make too much money. It's kind of stupid to me, because like it doesn't matter what I make on this stupid little app. I'm still not making enough to have $800 in food stamps. I think I deserve it. Like, and then to make matters worse, he of course had to take my housing too. So now we have to pay out of pocket for our house. So this is ridiculous. Like, my daughter stopped paying me half of her check because of her stepdad. Now I have to pay rent, and I don't get my $800 a month in food stamps. This is seriously my 13th reason why, and no, I don't want any of your opinion.
I mean, first of all, posting this video is so tone deaf to your followers, and you're being so ungrateful because she's saying it doesn't matter how much she makes off the stupid app. And honestly, this woman's whole perspective on life is just so cooked, because she's saying she has to do these things that the average American already does every single day.
More states are banning junk food as a way of banning junk food as deeming it ineligible for SNAP recipients to purchase.
Sounds good. There need to be restrictions on what this money can be used for. It's not a lifelong dependency plan. It's a short-term supplemental nutrition assistance program.
Let me say this loud and freaking clear.
Ooh, she's gonna say it loud and clear, guys. I'm sure it's gonna be good.
SNAP benefits are not your money to decide what the poor does with it.
Where does the money come from? Who pays for it?
Just because SNAP benefits are funded through tax dollars does not mean it is your money.
You were so close. Tax dollars come from the taxpayer, which means it is our money. And it is up to us how it's spent.
So that woman making the video just completely contradicted herself, because obviously it is our money, yeah, and obviously we get to decide how it is spent. If we want that money to go to healthy foods and not junk foods, then we should have that option.
Y'all run this germ nowhere. Call police now. Call them. We up there. Call the police.
I'm recording this shit, dude. Go down there.
Oh no! Come on, police! What you doing? Come on!
This shit going on the floor.
Do y'all job. Come on. Y'all, we ain't got no properties over here. Get y'all bro this shit. I don't want to say. I want to say. What you doing? Oh shit. Y'all bring me. We y'all man. That's what we do.
Sure,
everything. Still.
No, don't fight. No. Come outside.
Call the police.
Come outside.
Call the police.
Come outside.
Call the police.
This is actually crazy because she destroyed the whole entire store, and was it really worth it over your EBT card declining? Because now she's gonna have to pay everything back, and on top of that she's going to face criminal charges, which is obviously way worse than if she just paid for the stuff she was gonna get in the first place.
So the EBT committee is throwing a fit today. Why, you ask? Because RFK...
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to break down a story that starts with a declined EBT card but quickly turns into a much bigger debate about personal responsibility, government assistance, and public opinion. What begins as a frustrating checkout moment soon reveals conflicting views on entitlement, taxpayer money, and SNAP benefits. As emotions rise and opinions clash, this opening sets the stage for a series of moments that will keep getting more intense from here.
I think a lot of you see this as an entitlement and a way to spoil your children when it should be just a crutch to get you through. Now, with RFK doing this, I have no problem with it. Because if you want to feed your family diabetic food and food that's not good for them, you should do it on your own dime, not the federal government's. You want a handout, accept what you get. If you want to spoil your kids, well, get a fucking job. Now that this is happening, we're going to see a lot of change. A lot of you are going to go to work and you're going to want to do better because you want to do good by your children. I truly believe that.
So this man speaking is completely right, and if you want to spoil your kids, you're going to have to do that on your own dime and not from the government's money. And the amount of entitlement in this whole situation is insane because most people, they forget this money comes from the average taxpayer. So why should they be funding sugary drinks and snacks?
Fine. You don't think people deserve their SNAP benefits. Fine, whatever, moving on. If you see any of them stealing, you better shut your mouth. Because not only will I keep my mouth shut if I see someone stealing, if I see any narcs, the rest of us will be waiting for you outside.
So this really isn't the first thing that you have to resort to, and there are other ways like food banks in order to receive food. Stealing just hurts everyone involved, including the store and the average customer, and eventually you're going to get caught.
Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on that card. Do what? I done been waiting. I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my card. This is not right. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm. I've been calling. Everybody ignoring me. And I've been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card. I got 9 babies to feed.
This girl been waiting all this time.
Ma'am, I done been called. I done been down here, and I'm tired.
Sad.
I done been there and did all that. They still ain't put my food stamps on because of this shutdown. This is not fair. I'm tired. I done did all that. Now I need to know what a supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 kids. 4 of them ain't mine. I'm taking care of other people's kids. I'm old. I'm tired. I got arthritis. I'm tired of coming back and forth down here about my food stamp. I done had an appointment now. They told me my card money supposed to be on my card. It ain't on there yet. Y'all gotta fix this now. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping other people kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of pain.
Definitely coming.
Okay, now here's my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been all right there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamps. Still ain't got my stamps. Y'all done let them people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamps.
That's so sad.
And I don't wanna go to jail. So that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal and shit. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. What? Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, Mel. Don't be recording me.
People place like that.
Don't record me.
It's so insane how this lady just announces that she's going to go ahead and steal, and now she has a target on her head basically. And I really don't get why people complain to the workers here because there's nothing that they can do about it now.
Okay, so I get $4,700 in food stamps a month. I get them on the 9th of the month, mind you. Okay? I've literally probably spent like $100 a day on my food stamp card so far. And now I go to use my card at Walmart and my card is locked. My card is frozen. And I'm being told by the food stamp office that there's a cap off of how much you can spend. If you're spending too much of your food stamps at once, they could put a restriction on your food stamp card. Does that sound like it makes any sense? Or does it sound like they're fucking with my money? Because that's what it sounds like to me. They're fucking with my money that I'm supposed to be getting. And this is really going to tick me off because this is how I feed my kids. I have no other way to figure out how to feed my kids. At all.
I mean, if there's a limit on how much you can spend in one transaction, you can just make multiple transactions. Crazy concept, I know. But if you're getting less money on EBT now, then obviously you can go ahead and work more hours or pick up another job, just like the rest of us do.
I'm in the store with $200, man, trying to make groceries just to, make it till we get paid for something for the kids to eat after school. Immigrant in front of me, and she got $10,000 on her food stamp card with $3,000 cash. Come on, man, but I work every day to pay my taxes for this shit right here, man. For didn't get out.
All right, guys, the tension reaches another level here. A simple benefits issue spirals into property damage, heated arguments, and even threats of stealing food. While the frustration is understandable for some, the consequences of acting on emotion become impossible to ignore. This part perfectly shows how financial hardship, public policies, and personal choices collide, creating moments that are both dramatic and thought-provoking as the situation continues to escalate.
How the fuck can I get $10,000 worth of food stamp? What, I gotta go back to Africa, they say? Man, stop it, man. This shit ain't, this shit ain't right, man. Stop taking my tax motherfucking money, man, and doing what the fuck you wanna do, man. Then they gonna say, oh, I'm wrong because I'm talking about border control. Hell, it seems like I need to go work on the border, try to make some extra money to come up off something, man. Because, hey, man, this shit is, hey, man. This is my discussion for the day, man. Let me know how you feel.
So that's $13,000 in total benefits, and obviously, as most of you know, that's a huge slap in the face to the average taxpayer who's funding this. I really don't know any scenario where somebody needs $10,000 on EBT at once, in any scenario, really.
I renewed my food stamps on time, and I got in contact with my homegirl caseworker, and they said, I got approved. It just hasn't been reinstated. Like, my case hasn't been reinstated. I don't get it. What do you mean? I've been on food stamps since I was 18. I don't give a how it makes me look on TikTok. I don't care. Groceries are expensive. I don't care that I can't afford groceries. I want to use my food stamp card so I can put the grocery money towards another bill. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I have not looked at the price of groceries since I was 18. Why is everything so expensive? Mayo is like $5. I'm genuinely about to tweak in this. I'm genuinely about to tweak.
So honestly, this is gonna be a huge wake-up call to a lot of people, and like she said, she hasn't looked at grocery prices in 5 years. And she's been using taxpayer funds to pay for these groceries, and it's just crazy because she doesn't even know the prices of them.
This morning I called my local DSS office, and I asked them to confirm whether or not what I was hearing was true, knowing it was true, that SNAP benefits are not coming next month. And she said, yeah, no, you're right, they're not coming. I said, okay, well, I hadn't heard anything, confirming what I'm hearing. So I was just calling to check. And she said, you're not going to hear anything. And I said, well, why? And she said, well, your local DSS are trying to figure out what's going on, but the state DSS is not planning on telling anybody what's going on. They're not planning on letting the citizens know that they're not going to get their food stamps next month. She also said that this would likely go on into December, that we will likely not get December's SNAP benefits. So that's great. That's lovely. So I'm coming to TikTok in hopes that there is an answer here. I don't know what the answer could be. I don't know what the solution could be. I don't know if is it mutual aid? Is it mutual aid? Do we all need to come together and start pooling our money and help these families like myself, like my mother, like my grandmother, who don't have the money to replace those benefits, who don't have the income to replace those benefits? Do we what do we do? Because there are children, there are elderly, there are disabled people who do not have the money. And I have 3 children. And I have to feed them. The last time I came on here and talked to you guys about the SNAP benefits, I was full on crashing out. I'm not crashing out this time. I'm scared, but I'm fucking angry. This time I'm angry. And I will not just sit here and mope and cry about it. I will not sit here and just panic and sit in the floor and scream and cry this time. This time we need a plan. We need something that we can do together to figure this out. If you know of any creators, any organizations that are pulling stuff together and are trying to figure out what's going on, help me. Send them my way, or send me their way, because we have too many people in this country to let starve.
So I have a hunch that this woman is kind of coming on TikTok to try and ask for money from her viewers maybe. But I mean, honestly, I don't think most people are going to want to do that, because at the end of the day, that is the government's responsibility. And they're already paying taxes in order for this stuff to get funded.
If you have a nice car, you shouldn't be on food stamps. Y'all bitches act like people can't have hard times after they have nice things. I pray some of y'all never need help in your life.
So I don't think anyone is arguing that you can't go broke after getting rich or after, you know, being a nice middle class. But if that happens, then you can sell some of your assets, which might be a crazy idea to this woman. But guys, you will not want to miss this insane last clip.
PT food stamps, how much y'all got? How much y'all got? Every month, $3,500 in food stamps. How much y'all got? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, y'all need to chill. And I got 7 baby daddies. Yes, I'm not ashamed. I don't regret nothing. I don't regret my first child. I don't regret my second child, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. All of them are a blessing to me. And if you don't feel that way, that's not your problem. That's not your problem, because they're not your kids anyway. They're mine,
right?
Not yours. They're mine, not yours. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, people just think that you can just talk on people and just discuss people's life. Like, who are you? What have you achieved with your life? My 7 kids, they're good, they're great, they're healthy, they're blessed. I'm able to pay for everything they need. If my baby daddies are not acting right, like what? If a few of them are not acting right, the rest of them will. If 1 or 2 baby daddies are not acting right, guess what? 3, 4, 5 of them will. And they'll come to my rescue and make sure, because they got these kids with me. And I make sure of that. So don't worry about y'all. Don't worry about what I got going on. My kids are great. Y'all need to, like, this is why we don't like the whole social media business. Because y'all just, like, putting your mouth where it don't come. Like, even if people post stuff, even if people show you stuff over their life or their children or whatever, it doesn't mean you have to necessarily comment all the time. You can keep your comments to yourself. Keep your opinions to yourself, especially if they're negative. Like, these are kids we're talking about. They're my kids. Leave kids alone. Like, leave kids alone. Like, I love all my kids. I love all my baby daddies. We are happy. We are blessed. We are good. We have no problem. So I don't know why you guys keep talking about me. I don't know why you guys keep having to say something. Like, it's really getting overwhelming at this point. It's really getting overwhelming at this point. Like, y'all need to just, like, learn to chill, shut up, and do you. Live your life. Nobody's complaining to you. Nobody's coming to you over your life.
So I think most people are just frustrated with Americans having kids that they can't afford and they need.
Buckle up, because this final stretch ties everything together with one controversy after another. From frozen benefit cards and taxpayer frustrations to viral social media claims and debates over government assistance, every clip raises new questions about accountability and fairness. Whether viewers agree or disagree, these stories highlight why these issues continue to spark intense public reactions. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for